What I hold in my hands is what they call a chicken of the woods. It's called that because it tastes like chicken when you cook it. And I know it's beautiful, but I'm gonna break off a piece to show you how it looks like chicken on the inside. Does that look like chicken you'd have in a chicken Caesar salad or something? Now, Phil found this in the woods of Prospect Park, just growing out of a stump. We cleaned it off and now we're gonna cook it. The fungus that Phil found, and I'm gonna use my glove that I got in Italy. Put it in the boiling water so that it doesn't have too many bacteria on it. Cleans it off. Now, right now it's a little bit young. Old. It's desirable right when it's perfect. But if you get it too early or too late, it's undesirable. Now, I think it's gonna be great even though it's a little too old, but we'll see. It already smells fantastic. Thanks, Phil, for finding that fungus. Now, I'm gonna take you to a fungus that I got in Italy. It's called yeast, which is part of the fungus family. And this really tastes sour because it's sourdough starter. So essentially it's this glob of yeast. And if you always, every so often, you put flour in it and then water in it, the yeast is like yum, 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 and it grows and it doesn't die. And then you take a scoop of this and make some bread with it, and it makes the bread rise. But if you feed this yeast, you just can keep it going indefinitely. Guess when this started?
When?
Over 1,000 years ago. Someone had a little piece of this, and then a piece came from that, and a piece came from that, from the Sibillini Mountains. Now, I already went ahead and did a bunch of kneading and stuff like that for a long time to have this sourdough bread, which is gonna be cooked soon. Now, actually, before we cook it, I'm gonna score it. Now, some people are really good at scoring. I am not so familiar, but that's okay. So I'm gonna just do, I know you wanna kind of keep it like this, up and downish. So what I'm gonna do is a V for vendetta. This, when I put this dough into here, it was really not high. But even just sitting here, the yeast made it rise up and be high. Now, here I'm gonna put an L for love. Then I'm gonna put it in the oven. This is the fungus that my friend Freddie found and I brought back to America. It's from the mother. Not a lot of people have this yeast, but I didn't technically find it. But Phil did find his mushroom, but who cares? And now we will have two funguses cooking together. Now, the recipe calls for this to be 350, but I just do 300 because I'd rather cook it slowly and have it cooked all the way in the middle. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching.